15 best places to visit in Europe. Number 1. France, Paris. Appreciated for its elegance and joie de vivre, Paris is a grand European capital filled with architectural masterpieces like the Eiffel Tower and the Notre Dame Cathedral. Reflecting the city's rich heritage, the Louvre contains an exceptional fine arts collection, while the Musée d'Orsay and the Musée de l'Orangerie display treasures of French Impressionist art. Other charms of Paris are its atmospheric medieval quarters and graceful boulevards. Quintessential tourist experiences include shopping at bookshops in the Latin Quarter, strolling the Champs-Élysées, and people watching from a sidewalk cafe terrace on the boulevard Saint-Germain-des-Prés. A short train ride from Paris is the UNESCO-listed Château de Versailles. Built for Louis XIV, this opulent 17th-century palace is a testament to the glory and absolute power of the French monarch. The chateau's splendid Baroque facade, dazzling hall of mirrors, and fountain-adorned formal gardens allow visitors to imagine a scene of France's bygone royal court. Number 2. Italy, Rome. Rome, the Eternal City, the epicenter of perhaps the mightiest European empire ever, the stomping ground of the Vatican, the Colosseum, the Roman Forum, the regal Palatine Hill, the winding Tiber River, the elegant gardens of the Villa Borghese, the totemic works of Caravaggio and Michelangelo, Raphael and Bernini, the list goes on. A truly bucket list city if there ever was one, the Italian capital draws everyone from history buffs to honeymooners. Whether you hit the streets of the Centro Storico and the bustling al fresco pizzerias of Piazza Navona, the romantic alleys of Trastevere, or even the 2 millennium-old stones of the Via Appia Antica that run out of town, this city is sure to impress. Number 3. England, London. London is the capital city of the United Kingdom and home to the Houses of Parliament, the epicenter of UK government. Must-see attractions include the iconic clock tower housing the famous bell called Big Ben, the London Eye Observation Wheel, London Bridge, and Westminster Abbey. There are numerous city walking tours, including City Highlights, featuring the top 10 sights of London, Dickens, showcasing the streets and secret areas from his novels, Guildhall, and the stories of Fleet Street, a walking tour of the famous street. There are museums, galleries, markets, parks, and gardens. Some visitors may be able to explore their family history at the London Metropolitan Archives. Number 4. Ireland, Dublin. Make sure to roam the capital city of Ireland and its pretty canals lined with cobbled streets. Here you'll discover some of the best live Irish folk music you'll ever tap your foot to. Once you explore some of the capital's historical and cultural attractions, you'll wonder why you didn't take a trip to Dublin sooner. Tour Ireland's oldest university, Trinity College Dublin, where you can see the Book of Kells. Another historical highlight you should visit is the Grand St. Patrick's Cathedral. No trip to Dublin is complete without a visit to the Temple Bar District. As soon as you enter the famous quarters, you'll hear live music from the many bars and pubs, as well as buskers on the street. Of course, you can't go home without having tried one of Ireland's most famous exports, Guinness. Whether you're a staunch stout enthusiast or just want to see why it's so beloved in Ireland, make sure to visit the Guinness Storehouse. At this top attraction in Dublin, you'll get to go behind the scenes at a working brewery and taste a perfectly poured. Number 5. Netherlands, Canal in Amsterdam. Canals are as important a part of Amsterdam's cityscape as they are to the city of Venice, and some of the most enduring memories for any visitor are the time spent exploring the city's wonderful waterways. While many of Amsterdam's best tourist attractions can easily be accessed by boat tour or water taxi, another photo-worthy neighborhood is the Grachtengordel, with its many small bridges and quaint 17th-century homes. Just a 10-minute stroll away is Dam Square, a must-visit when in Amsterdam. In addition to its numerous restaurants, cafes, and shops, this vast public square is home to some of the city's most visited tourist attractions. These include the spectacular Royal Palace, the attractive new church, and the country's most important war memorial, the National Memorial Statue. Number 6. Norway, Atlanterhavsveien. The Atlanterhavsveien, or commonly known as the Atlantic Road in English, is a gorgeous and impressive drive through one of the best places in Norway. Connecting the mainland of Norway with the pretty island of Avarøya, it's a great place to drive for the day. Make sure to visit Kavern Stave Church, too. It's around 600 years old and one of the oldest in the region. You can also visit the tiny village in Rioni, easily one of the best places in Norway. Rioni is picture perfect. Nestled on the island of Moskenesøya, it is actually part of the Lofoten set of islands, an archipelago that's made this region so gorgeous. For a stunning experience, wrap up warm and head to Bunes Beach, especially at night. Find a nice spot, lay back on the sandy beach and watch the dancing northern lights above you. It really is a special experience. Number 7. Finland. While not technically a part of Scandinavia, Finland boasts some of the same traits as its neighboring countries. Incredible scenery, unspoiled nature, and a relatively liberal, modern political system are all positive attributes of Finland. In the winter, the northern lights can be seen in the northernmost part of the country, while in warmer months many Finns love to head to their summer cottages to enjoy some swimming, fishing, barbecuing, but most of all the sauna. When visiting Finland, it is natural to head to Helsinki, but your itinerary should also include other destinations beyond the capital. From small towns to natural wonders, another place you will love in Finland is Levi. With so much unspoiled landscape, Finland is a nature lover's dream destination. For outdoor enthusiasts, winter resort of Levi is undoubtedly a top pick for fun. Located in Finnish Lapland, Levi boasts miles of trails for skiing and snowboarding. There are also opportunities for more unusual activities such as reindeer safaris, ice fishing expeditions, and relaxing in large outdoor saunas. The nightlife in Levi is a major draw for Finnish residents, so don't leave until you have explored the bars, lounges, and clubs in central Levi. Number 8. Croatia. Located in the Balkans, Croatia has become one of Europa's top tourist destination again since its War of Independence in the late 1990s. Like much of Europe, Croatia boasts its share of medieval cities and historic ruins, but what makes this country exceptional is its wealth of stunning natural attractions such as the Plitvice Lakes, the spectacular Adriatic coastlines, and gorgeous islands. Dubrovnik is the darling of Croatia's tourism scene, thanks to a scenic, medieval-era old town jutting out into the water itself. Further north along the coast is Split, famous as the spot where Roman Emperor Diocletian built himself a nice little palace almost 1,700 years ago. Further inland, you'll find the capital Zagreb, with its neoclassical buildings and hiking opportunities at the beautiful Krka National Park. Plan your trip to this beautiful European travel destination. Number 9. Switzerland. This landlocked country is a haven for anybody who might be looking for some truly picturesque and sweepingly dramatic landscapes. It's in the middle of the Alps, so how couldn't it boast the picture-perfect look that it does? You might find yourself getting a cogwheel railway up a mountain one moment and visiting slices of medieval heritage nestled on lakes the next. You better prepare yourself for some breathtaking views of craggy peaks from Swiss mountain towns, exploring historic districts on a crisp backdrop of glittering water, and marveling at majestic alpine meadows ringed by snowy mountains. Number 10. Greece. Known for its plethora of ancient ruins, whitewashed villages, sunny beaches, tasty cuisine, and friendly atmosphere, it is no wonder that Greece ranks among Europe's top travel destinations. But the reason that tourism exists in the first place is that it's just so beautiful here. Often, you'll find that beauty on the many scattered islands, lying like little gems in the sea surrounding the Grecian peninsula. Each one offers its own share of stunning landscapes, historic sites, nightlife scenes, and cultural delights. There's a wealth of these to explore, from the Ionian Islands in the west, including Kefalonia and Corfu, to the Aegean Sea, boasting Mykonos, Santorini, Kos, and Rhodes, amongst others. Then there's the pre-Hellenic Minoan culture of Crete to the south. Back on the mainland, there's scenery worthy of the gods all over the place. The monastery of Meteora, the ruins at Delphi, and then, most famously, the capital of Athens and its iconic Parthenon. Number 11. Austria. Once part of a vast European empire, Austria today still mirrors the richness of its past glories. Vienna has long shined as a beacon of classical music, architecture, art, and pastries. Salzburg was the birthplace of Mozart and is home to a whole lot of beautiful buildings. And even though it's a big part of what makes Austria genuinely great, this landlocked country is much more than history and pretty architecture. Thanks to being mostly situated in the Alps, it is a very popular place with skiers and hikers with a whole lot of stunning scenery to soak up in. Charming towns tucked in sweeping green hillsides topped by craggy peaks lie in wait. Pure mountain air and alpine resorts beckon. Austria is a showcase for just how beautiful mountain scenery, valleys, and lakes can be. Number 12. Turkey. Steeped in history with a landscape that encompasses beaches and soaring mountains, Turkey has acted as the gateway between Europe and Asia for thousands of years. Being a place of trade and of exchanging cultures has made Turkey a richly diverse country. The point where East meets West, the wealth of culture and breadth of influences has left its mark and is revealed in the country's mouth-watering culinary landscape, as well as in the innumerable religious monuments and archaeological sites. Istanbul, once the capital of the Byzantine and Ottoman empires, features prominently in most travel plans, but there are many more great destinations. You could enjoy your time here staying in boutique hotels inside caves and floating in hot air balloons above the otherworldly landscape of Cappadocia, wandering in the midst of the Greco-Roman world in Ephesus, or simply soaking up the sun in the luxury beach resorts along the Aegean Sea. Number 13. Germany. Located in the heart of Europe, Germany today maintains the continent's most powerful economy. However, it is probably best known for its World War II history and the country's even more recent times when it was split into East and West. Everybody knows about the Berlin Wall, which came down less than 30 years ago. There's a load of culture, natural beauty, and much older history to discover in this large European nation. You'll find much of this in Bavaria, southern Germany, where you can soak up the Bavarian Alps, explore some truly charming medieval towns, and get involved in the infamous Oktoberfest. In the north, you can explore beaches and old port towns from the Hanseatic period. Berlin wows with its famous clubs and huge museums, as does Frankfurt with its skyscraper-laden cityscape. Plan your trip to this fantastic European travel destination. Number 14. Belgium. Traveling in Belgium brings forth images of medieval rooftops, lovely canals, tasty beer, and even more indulgent chocolates. However, there is much for one to see in this remarkable European country, where time seems to move at a slower pace and the people are friendly and welcoming to tourists. From modern cities boasting designer shops and glamorous galleries to cobblestone streets laden with museums and native indulgences, Belgium has something for everyone to enjoy on a vacation. Number 15. Romania. Located on the Balkan Peninsula, Romania is a country of contrasts. The former Eastern Bloc country has, over the years, belonged to the Romans who gave the country its name, the Hungarians and the Ottomans. It is filled with quaint old towns, mountain resorts that offer great skiing, and a burgeoning art community. Its most famous citizen, however, may be the vampire Dracula, a fictional character found in Transylvania. You'll find even more history in Brasov, where, if you really do want to know where Dracula really lived, you'll find the 14th century Bran Castle to learn about more than just legends. And Bucharest. You'll find yourself charmed by the medieval architecture as much as wowed by the wild buildings of the communist era.